Evelyn, to all Tibetians out there in the entire universe. TBC is our winning tonic. Nevertheless, how long? We are not a loser, we are a winner. It was Henry Kennedy that once said, whether you be black or white, we belong to the same God. Because what is in the white is in the black. He said, God made us with the same material. It's only the colors that are different. What God has embedded in Africa, it is to bring Africans to the place of distribution. But we have lost the vision and mission of God for all Africans who should take the lead in prosperity and in dominion, in rulership. Many Africans today believe when a white man speaks. But hear me. Even if someone scammed you before, and today they are telling you about cryptocurrency, and you are afraid because you were scammed, or you are afraid because you were fooled before, I think it is time for you to start Googling what you have been hearing to know whether it is authentic or not. But doubters do not succeed. Successful people are risk takers. So this night, I am here to encourage every one of you who have lost before to regain what you have lost hundredfold. Remember that the Bible says it was during famine that Isaac planted and he reaped hundredfold. It was during famine, during hard time, hardship was in the land. Today, many people are complaining that things are very difficult and they are unable to pay for their back office. Others are afraid because people told them about organizations before, and they put their money into it and nothing happens. So many are afraid today, but I have come to encourage you that what never works for you before is about to work for you. What you never profited before, you are about to profit it. What makes you to be afraid is about to give you the spirit of prosperity and hope. So I have come to let you know that it is time for you to wake up. Get up. The Bible says a righteous man will fall 7 times, but he will not remain there. He will get up again. We need to try and try again. When one thing fails us, we need to continue to try. That's why God said, when one door is closed before you, I, God, will open another door. Many other doors will be opened. TBC is one of the many other doors that is about to shut poverty and your disappointment in your life and bring you to the place of abundance, bring you to the place of laughter. Remember that Sarah was disappointed. When Abraham was 75 years old, he had a vision, and God said to him that you will have a son, or you are a father of many children. And he was expecting to have many children from 75 years old, while Sarah was 65. And 25 years later, before the promise came to pass, she was disappointed. She thought nothing will ever work again in her life. She thought her husband has calmed her. But hear me. Rome was not built in a day. Many Tibetians who say they are disappointed, I want you to know that Rome was not built in a day. You cannot plant today and harvest tomorrow. The Bible says, cast your bread upon the water, and after many days you will found. 2016, you joined TBC, expecting to cash out 2017. You say it did not happen. 2018, you do not see anything. Well, 2019, 2020 is your year. What you have never seen before is about to happen. So it is time that you encourage others to get on board. It is time that you yourself wake up. Look for your password. Oh my God. Remember that today is the 22nd, and the 004 wallets will be terminated anytime from now. So what you never heard before. You're about to have it. And if you have lose your 004 wallet because you believe that things will never work, I want to encourage you to get on board again, because things are now working. Not they are going to work, but they are now working. Don't be like Judas, who betrayed his master and he regret at the end of the day. Many of you have said so many things against the TBC admin, so many things against TBC, so many things against cryptocurrency. You have discouraged others and all the rest of it. But remember that Judas did the same. Because talking against the admin is betraying him. Talking against TBC is betraying TBC. You are saying something that you don't have any clue about. For your child to start to benefit you, as we Africans believe, that when you born a child to take care of you. For that child to start benefiting you or to take care of you, it takes years. And you need to keep on watering. That means spending on the child to bring the child out good. Send the child to school. Take care of the child university. When it comes out and it got a job, before it will start taking care of you. So TBC is like that. There is no vision that the visionary wants it to die. You know, and there is no vision that doesn't have the struggling time. But what I want you to know, we have gone through the hurdles. We are gold. We have gone through the fire. And we have come out on the other side, and we are now shining. Few months from now, if you have dumped your TBC or you have left your TBC in the 004 wallet, you allow it to go just like that or die just like that. Friends, I want to encourage you. You better get on board before it gets late. You better get on board before it will get too late. Don't regret it at the end of the day. Don't be like Judas, who betrayed his master and he regretted. He came back with the money. He said, I've been stayed an innocent blood, so you all release him and give him back to me. And it was late. Some of you will come. It will come a time when you will say, but I want to pay for my back office. I want to pay the admin fee. It will be very late for you. So I hereby encourage you that this is the appropriate time for you to get on board. Sarah lose hope. So even when the Lord came and her husband Abraham received the Lord, and when they were going, they said, after they had finished eating, they said, where is your wife? Friends. And he said, by this time next year. Sarah laughed. He said, Dave May doesn't know that God himself spoke to us and he has disappointed us. Friend, your delaying is not your denial. Your delaying is not disappointment. It is for an appointment. For every delay that happens in your life, God does it for a purpose. Whatever you think would have happened in the TBC community that do not happen, it is now happening. The delay came for a purpose, so that we may know true Thebesians, and so that we may know those who want to be billionaires and millionaires and trillionaires. It is only patient dog that eats the fattest bone. If you are not patient, you will lose. And when you lose, friend, you lose. But thank God for the TBC admin who have opened another door by giving admin credits, by giving us credits to bring in on board or to bring on board new members. You can become new. Once again, so that you will not lose. So that you will not lose. Because if your coins, you do not migrate them, and it left in 004, friend, you're about to lose them. You're about to lose them. So it's better for you to do everything possible to get on board again. If not, you regret. Sarah doubt. But the Lord said, by this time next year, because you laughed at my prophecy, you laughed at my word, you will bring out laughter in your life. For all those of you who have been patient, I salute you, I congratulate you. And for all Thebesians out there who has paid their admin back office or their admin fee, congratulations, because we are going somewhere. We are getting to a place that is paved with gold. We are getting to a place that people will see us shining, and they will ask, how do we manage? How did we get it? How did we get there? Remember, don't move with the multitudes. Because God is not a God of multitudes. In the midst of the multitudes, you will be confused. And if you go out asking people for advice, friends, you will miss big time. You will lose. Your best advisor is this video that you are listening to. Arise now. Take up the shield of faith. Get on board. Even though you might not understand what is TBC and what cryptocurrency is all about, just get on board. You will understand it by and by. But don't be like the 10 spies who discouraged the congregation. They discouraged their leader. Don't be one of the Thebesians that discouraging the admiral. Don't be one of them. Be like Caleb and Joshua. Support the admiral and support TBC. Support your prosperity. Listen, there is nothing under the sun that God will do everything for you. No. There are some things that you need to take it up drastically. Not everything that God will do for you. God has his own role to play, and you have your own role to play. He said, if a man confess with his own mouth and believe in his own heart, that is your own role. Confessing with your mouth, believing in your heart. Then he said, the Lord is faithful and joyous to forgive. If you believe that you want to be a billionaire, you want to be a trillionaire, you must prosper on earth. You must not pass through this world and be forgotten. You must not pass through this earth and do not leave legacy behind. Then get on board. It is time that you get on board, get on the TBC board. Because it is only TBC that will make it for you. And that will do it for you. That will bring you out, that will announce you. As you are coming on board, I see you being announced. Because very, very soon, those who do not know your name will start to know your name. Those who cannot even pronounce your name will start to call you the Pa. So it is time that you get on board. Register yourself. Register your children. Register your family members, your parents, your brothers and sisters, even if they do not believe what you are doing now. Do it for them. For the time will come that they will believe what they see. We are not moved by sight, we are moved by faith. Move by faith, don't move by sight. Don't wait to see before you believe. Believe before you see. Believe before you see. There is nothing that you have to see before you believe. Even if you are building a house, you will start to say, oh, but the house, when I finish, it will be a very nice house. It will be like this. It will be like that. You have not yet seen it, but you have the faith to see it. So TBC or cryptocurrency, presently, you have to embed your faith into it. Especially TBC, which is the billion coin, which is taking people from non-entity to the highest level in life to become a billionaire or a trillionaire, a multi-trillionaire or billionaire. It is time for you to forget about all other things, all other coins, and concentrate. Remember that God does not deal with people who are not specific. Because the God that we deal with is a specific God. It doesn't deal with people who faith are wavering. It's specific. We must be specific. That is why he told Peter the other day, he said, go and fish. The first fish that you catch, open its mouth, there is enough money there to pay our tithe. I mean to pay for us our tax. So Jesus was specific. He sent Peter to a specific area and he sent him to catch a specific fish. It was specific about it that you will catch a fish and that fish open its mouth. There is enough money in the fish mouth to pay our taxes. So God works with specific people. You must be focused. Hear me. That's why God told Joshua, he said, do not deviate from what my servant Moses have told you. What the TBC admin have said to us, we should not what? Deviate from it. Let us walk side by side with him. Let us work with his direction. You never knew about this thing before. You never knew that you would become a billionaire. He saw the vision that I want to make 1,111,111 people billionaires in the world. And some of you have over 200-300 TBCs in your wallet. Because you people were smart enough to accumulate it when it was not restricted. Here we are. Then you don't want to pay admin. You think that you just become a billionaire overnight without doing nothing. Friends, let me leave you with this. What you do not suffer for, it will not benefit you. Before the TBC admin came up with a billion coin and ready to make 1,111,111 people billionaires, he has a vision, he has a plan. He spent his own money to do it. He spent his own money to prepare everything. Remember that nothing goes for nothing. Not that I will not want to do everything for us. Because somebody asked me the other day, said, but the TBS said they want to bring poor people out and make them billionaires. Yes, but even in your poverty, you cannot tell me that your children are not going to school. Even in your poverty, you cannot tell me that you don't eat a day. Even in your poverty, you cannot tell me that you don't spend money. So if he wants to bring you out, we have a common saying. If someone is scrubbing your back, make sure you rub your stomach. Scrub your stomach. The TBS admin has the vision to bring poor people out. That is why you find out that his charges are very, very reasonable. Very low. Why? He wants to make millionaires and billionaires and bring poor people out of poverty. Which other cryptocurrency that you have that you will not pay for transaction? Which one that you have that you will not purchase? Because today, everybody looking for public coin, and Bitcoin is the most figured public coin, and you cannot do any transaction without paying transaction fees. You cannot bank your money in any bank without paying bank charges. So friends, with that at the back of your mind, I hereby encourage you to do everything possible to pay your admin fee, secure your coin, and admin will double secure it by giving us a new blockchain that cannot be penetrated through. The archives will not break in. So, a word for a while is quite sufficient. Join the train. We are moving faster. We are moving forward. Forward ever. Backward never. So join us to go forward